Squad is one of those games for people who can't make up their minds on what exactly they want. Squad is a game that advertises itself as a mix between arcade shooter and realism. If you dare criticize anything related to how the game actually functions, you will be called a casual, who just doesn't understand realism in real life, as if bouncing around with your weapon while you're turning around as if you're on a fucking bouncy castle and your arms are made out of Japanese egg noodles is remotely realistic. As I understand, the ICO, aka the Infantry Combat Overhaul update, really fucked the game for a lot of people because they wanted to force communication and force cooperation, which you can't force in a game, without severely fucking it up. You have to incentivize it but not force it. Moreover, they just really went autistic with the whole realism thing because at this point, just looking at a single video makes me sick. This resulted in a lot of people leaving the game and leaving bad reviews. Understandably so. If you buy a game because it is one thing and then the game magically turns into a rabidly different thing, then you're not gonna want it. And you're not gonna like it anymore because you liked it how it previously was, and that's what you paid for. And looking at the Steam reviews for this game, you can see people's discontent with this update. Seeing a lot of people leaving the game and leaving bad reviews on it, Sieg, a staff member who is on the Squad Discord server, decided to start telling people that they would be leaking updates, such as screenshots of upcoming content, in return for Steam reviews. If this was just some rando that happened to run the Discord server or be in the Discord server, then there is a very small chance that this would actually be allowed. Meaning that this is probably something that multiple people at the Squad development team actually agreed with. And in case you don't know, this goes against Steam's terms of service. You cannot manipulate reviews, especially by offering people shit in exchange. Now, I'm not a Squad player. I played like 2 hours of it, if that, a few years ago. But if you are interested in Squad, then don't buy the game. Because if you do, not only will you be supporting people who want to openly break Steam's terms of service and pretend that their game is better than what it actually is. Because if you're interested in a serious, tactical, realistic game, you're in fact going to get a game from people who seem like they've never held a gun in real life or seen a gun in real life and think that it's realistic for your gun to be bouncing around as if it was 0G. I will admit, to me, Squad seems like a game for tryhards who don't want to admit they're tryhards. But regardless of what you think of the game, you should push back on this and speak out about this. This is because that a lot of more game devs are getting bolder and bolder in trying to fake what the perception of their game actually is. We got Squad, which is breaking Steam's terms of service. We have the Postal devs who were offering keys for Postal 3 if they left a good review for Postal 2. We have Ubisoft, the company that removes games you previously bought, trying to gang fuck your wallet once again and using bots to generate fake hype around their newest Star Wars game. We have Bethesda giving ChatGPT responses to community concerns, trying to get people to stick to playing their shitty game. And honestly, who knows what other shit is going on that people haven't really caught on to yet, and who knows what the fuck else is gonna be coming in the future. We have the benefit right now of the people doing this being colossal fucking retards and just saying it in the most blatant way possible, or doing things in the most blatant way possible. But it won't be long before we don't even notice this shit anymore. I don't give a shit how good the game actually is or can be. Fuck the Squad game developers for this shit. Fuck any other developers who try to pull off similar shit, and fuck anyone who defends this by saying it's not a big deal because the game is good. Because even if the game is a 10 out of 10, scummy shit like this can't be allowed to keep going. I know that sucking people off for good reviews isn't a new thing, but the more we allow it to be normalized, the more we allow us to get fucked in the future. That's it. That's my PSA from me. I've got a plane to catch in the morning. See you guys.